Okay, so now if you have the wires, you're going to take, again, you're going to use the wire that actually, the stripper that actually fits it the best. You see there, it slides right over it, but it doesn't cut. So we're going to use this one. You're going to rotate it around to cut through the wire, and then you pull the wire off just like that. Same thing here. Now this wire will be the wire that's in the fixture that you're purchasing to put up. And like I said, sometimes the wires will be stripped out like this when you buy it from the store. If that's the case, you just pull off the insulation like this. And again, you'll grab the wires and you'll rotate them around. I do everything clockwise if I put it on, and counterclockwise if you take it off, just so you know. We'll do the exact same thing here. And here. Okay, so now after you have both of the wires twisted together, what I always do is then you'll take your two black wires and you'll take them like this. You hold it with your fingers like this. You grab the other two fingers and you rotate them clockwise again until the two strands become one. And we'll do the same thing with the white ones. Hold it with your fingers like that. Just tilt it a little bit each way, and then you're going to rotate one around the other. Just like that, as tight as you can, so that the wires become one, and that's what they look like. Alright? Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take the wires that are actually hanging down from the box that's mounted in the ceiling. We're going to take them, and we're going to take the white wires, and we put it around the white wires. Again, you hold it with your fingers here, and you rotate the white wires around the white wire like that. Okay? You'll take your wire nut, put it over the top, and you'll just rotate it again clockwise until it's as tight as you can make it by hand. And then we'll just give it a little bit of a tug to make sure. Okay, we'll give it a little bit of a tug on the wires to make sure that they're connected properly, and you can see they're nice and tight. I want to point this out to you as well. If you look underneath the bottom of the wire nut here, you can see how the wire nut covers the entire bare exposed piece of copper, and the only thing showing down this area right here is the insulation. That's very important that you have no wire, none of this stripped off wire sticking out down over here, because if you have wire sticking out down the bottom, that's no good, because if it touches anything you could have a problem. So make sure that your insulation is just like this, all the way up the wire itself. Let me show you what to do just in case it is too long. If this piece, I'm going to strip this down a little bit to make it a little bit too long. Okay, now if you take your black wires and you're going to rotate them around here, you'll take them and you'll put them on here. Again, you'll hold it with your fingers and you'll rotate it around. Now if you look closely, you see how much of the wire is sticking up here? That's no good. So you could take your cutting pliers and you can just snip away any of the excess, just like that, and then rotate your wires around just like that. And then you're going to take your wire nut. Again, you're going to determine which one is the proper size for you. Put it over the top, and you turn it again clockwise, holding the wires with your one hand and rotating the wire nut with the second hand. Okay? Again, give it a little bit of a tug to make sure it's caught in there nice and tight. And you can see that nothing down here, you can see down here that none of the copper portion is actually extending through. So that is how you join two wires together up inside the light fixture itself. Now obviously you're going to have the same color wire nuts. These were just because I was demonstrating to you the different size nuts that we have, but you'll have the same personal preference. You'll always have the same nuts up inside the box. They're not color coded. It's just whichever ones fit the wires correctly. But that's how you would do it, and connect it up to your light fixture itself, and that's it. All right, main thing is just make sure it's not sticking out down the bottom here. And that's it, we're done, that's how it's gonna go. You'll make sure you reconnect your ground wire, of course, to the box, it's to the bracket up inside the box, and that's it, we're finished. All right, so that's it, how to join wires together. My next video is gonna be how to wire a light switch or a light socket. So don't forget, come back and see the next video. All right, as always, thanks for watching. See you on the next one.